cabinet doors and changing the colors using gel stains. Gel stains come in the same spectrum of colors that normal wiping stains come in, but they are congealed to about the color, about the consistency of chocolate pudding, and they are used for faux finishes. They were originally developed for softwoods like pine that stain unevenly. Harder woods, cherry, walnut, oak, and stuff, stain more evenly because they're more tightly grained, and softer woods will have harder parts in them, but don't stain as evenly. So gel stains were developed to stain, to ride more up on top of the wood rather than be as penetrative and stain more evenly. But us painters have also found them to be useful for refreshing cabinets and changing cabinet door colors. So here we have a cabinet door that is basically like a maple color. And what I've done so far, and the nice thing about gel stains is you can do everything right on top of your existing finishes without having to remove any. So this cabinet door here, all I have to do is very lightly sand it with a sanding sponge or even a 3M green synthetic sandpaper thing like this, like a Scotch-Brite pad here, will do equally well in just buffing down the finish and giving it a little bit of putting on micro scratches so that this stuff adheres. So first, let's go ahead and refresh the cabinet door. We're going to use some Minwax gel stain. This is the honey maple color, and as you can see, it has a very gelatinous consistency. So we're just going to take a little bit on here on this disposable chip brush, and we are just going to go ahead and spread it around like that, and spread it around evenly. And remember to always do, in the end, just go ahead, it's okay to spread it around, but you also want to finish off in the way that the door is built. So you're going to finish off in the same direction that the door is built in. So you're going to go stain from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, and then this inside here you're going to do as its own area completely. Real easy to do. You just have to spread it around evenly like that. Okay. Now the stuff is a little bit sticky, so you kind of got to work fast, but go like that, and you can wipe some off if you like, or you can use another brush, a dry brush, and you can put in a tiny bit of paint thinner, dab it off in a rag, and that will also will reactivate the stain here and give you the ability to thin it out a little bit and lose some bristles here. Okay, so just like that. So you can see, and then you just leave it like that and let it dry out, and that is the actual finish. You don't have, you can put another finish on top if you'd like, or you can leave it just like that. And you can see, just by doing the stain, the gel stain there, how much brighter this cabinet door is than that one. It's just that simple, and you can just leave that finish just like that, and once it cures out, it'll actually be a tough washable finish, or if you'd like, you could put I recommend like a water-based urethane on top of it. Okay, so that's that. Now, let us look at the changing of the color of the cabinet door. So, again, we are going to very lightly sand the surface here, thusly, following the wood pattern, just like before. Okay? And the beauty of this is it can all be done right up on top of the existing finishes. Now, when you're changing cabinet door colors, you'll have to do probably, it might take 2 or 3 passes, 2 or 3 coats. Okay? But you will get there. And things are usually done, to darken things, change things, a lot of times it's better done in thin veils. So, here we have an old Masters product. This particular stain color is called Provincial. Now also, this door is grained, it has grooves, so it's a little more forgiving than say a flush panel door where I might want to go ahead and put some tape here at the edges. But we're going to kind of do a down and dirty demonstration. But when you start on these, you might want to tape some of this so that these lines are easier to control. Okay, so we are going to take our gel stain here, go ahead and put on a fairly liberal coat. All right. And the beauty of this is this will look like it was originally stained this color. You'll still see all the wood grain and everything coming through. So, put our first veil of color on there, and now we're going to take a brush, a little bit of paint thinner on it, and we're going to start to take this off and work it around here. Okay, we'll dip it in some paint thinner here. I got a little tray with some paint thinner in it. Okay, I'm going to pounce it on my rag there again. Okay, I want it fairly dry. I don't want to take it all off, but I do want to be able to work it around. And if I take too much off, always add a little bit back here. And as this stuff starts to, I want to watch sweating on it. As this stuff starts to dry, it gets kind of a little sticky quality, and you can actually pull it a little bit and highlight. It helps to highlight your graining. But you only have a certain amount of time to work with it. And you want to be careful where your brush starts and stops are, because then we do want to have our brush marks follow exactly the way this is built. So we need to start here, stop here, start here, stop here. And if you get a bristle off your brush, resist the urge to go down and touch that. Don't touch it. Use your brush to get it off. Okay? Pay attention to your corners. You can leave also those a little more shaded for a little more highlight. That's a lot. Also pay attention to your grooves. It's going to pile up a little more in the grooves, so you may have to work to get those out a little bit. So then as you continue to work this, you continue to pounce your brush on that rag that has a little bit of paint thinner on it, and you're just getting a tiny, tiny bit of paint thinner on there, but leaving the brush dry also, so that you can work it without pulling it back off. But the paint thinner gives you a tiny bit more influence on that stain. Okay. So now, and as you get towards the end here, what you're going to want to use is a lighter and lighter touch, just a really feathery little touch. Okay, see again with the sweating on, probably not the best idea. If you do that, dab it off. Okay, this is disgusting, but I'm going to go ahead and dab myself with this because I got to stop sweating on this. So okay, so a light feathery touch, just like that. Okay, and that is. Okay, how we change the color on a cabinet door, and you can see, again, that's our original start point right here, and this is where we ended up, and this is using Old Master Provincial Stain. So this is one coat, and each successive coat will allow you to make it darker and darker, but you have to let it do it in thin coats, and you also have to allow it 24 hours to dry between coats. Okay? Again, thank you very much, and this is Doug Gorton, and we appreciate you watching. Thanks very much. Have a good day.